Hey friends, good morning. Welcome back to Turtle Dove Homestead. My name is Mary, and today I'm bringing you guys another Azure Standard Haul. It has been a long time since I've had one of these. The last Azure Standard Haul I had, I think, was in January of this year, so January 2025. It is now October. We have not ordered Azure Standard since January, so I am out of stock of quite a lot of things. I didn't stock up on everything, but I did get quite a bit of the things that we were out of. So I want you guys to come along with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back. I'm so happy to be back on this channel, and I'm really excited to show you guys my Azure haul from today. So I'm gonna go meet my friend and mentor for coffee this morning, but then I'm gonna pop by and pick up all of my Azure Standard items, and then I'll bring them home and I'll show you guys what I got. Look forward to sharing all that with you, and stay tuned. All right, guys, just got home, picked up my Azure haul. I just had surgery 3 weeks ago. Thankfully, one of my friends from church was at the haul. She helped me carry things to my car. Now I'm on my own, carrying everything into the house. But I'll be fine. I've got a 25-pound bag of hard red wheat to carry in. So that's probably the heaviest thing that I have, but it's fine. I'll get it all carried in, and then I'll get it laid out and show you guys what we got today. So happy to be back here on YouTube with you guys. I have missed you guys so much. I have missed homesteading this year. I've missed gardening this year. And I have just missed that calm, enjoyable homesteading part of my life. And so I'm so happy to be healthy, thank you Lord, and ready to be back homesteading and doing all the fun stuff. Today, I'm going to show you guys my first Azure haul since January 2025. So it's been 9 months. So we have stocked up on a few things. We didn't buy too much, but we do have some things that we were out of completely. And we also have some things that I haven't been able to have for a long time, just because we were out of them, and the last time in January they were out of stock. I'm excited. Can't wait to show you guys. Come along with me and let's go. All right, so first thing, Azure's dark chocolate chips. These are my favorite dark chocolate chips. They are so good. They are so expensive, but they are absolutely delicious and totally worth it. So I usually only buy the 1 pound bag at a time. I think this was like 20 bucks or 19 something. So they are pricey. They are more expensive than buying dark chocolate chips at like Walmart or Aldi's, but they taste so good. I can totally tell the difference, and they're organic, so that's good. I bought some 100% beef gelatin. So I debated on whether or not to buy this, but I ended up buying it because I would like to try to make homemade marshmallows or homemade gummy bears, homemade snacks, things like that. So I heard this is a good protein source. Yeah, it's got 6 grams of protein in 1 tablespoon. So that's pretty good. So I'm excited to try homemade marshmallows. I'd really like to make a video on that and take you guys along with me. So stay tuned for that. Next, I finally ordered some Azure basil. I have great value basil. It is not good. It is way too basil-y and bitter. So I finally was like, you know what? I need to order Azure basil. So I did finally, and we have it. So that's good. I am trying to get all of my spices Azure because I just feel like they're really good quality and they taste so good, especially their cinnamon. I have been waiting a long time for this. I'll just tell you that now. It is so good. It is Azure's organic multigrain pancake mix. You try this and you tell me what you think, because it is so delicious and it's so easy to make. It's got spelt, camus, millet, corn flour, rice flour, barley flour, oat flour, rye flour, quinoa flour, non-dairy fat milk powder. It's sweetened with sucanat, baking powder, salt, and baking soda, and soft white whole wheat flour. So this stuff is good for you, and it is absolutely delicious. It is my favorite pre-made pancake mix. Now that we're milling our own flour, I will probably continue to make my own pancakes sometimes, but it's nice to have that on hand for a quick morning. I like to make a lot of them and then freeze some. So we have some that we can just pop in the toaster or the microwave or whatever when we're on the go. For our daughter, she's 20 months, so she really likes pancakes, and I put peanut butter on them, so she loves peanut butter pancakes. So that's nice to have for something quick like that. Next, we got some of Azure's rye grain to try. I'm so excited. A few weeks ago, I had some rye flour left over from last order, I think, and I made some homemade rye bread for my husband, and it was so delicious. So we like the taste of rye. I know some people don't, but we really do. And so I'm excited to try it fresh milled because I know it has more nutrients than just, processed flour that's been sitting on the shelf for a while. Also got spelt. So we're going to try spelt. I don't really know what to expect out of spelt. The only time I've ever tried it is it's in that pancake mix. So obviously I'm not going to be able to pick apart the flavor profile out of that pancake mix because there's so many different kinds of grains in there. But it'll be interesting to try this. I don't know if I'll try 100% spelt bread, but I'll get on Pinterest and see if there's any recipes on there. Or if you have a recipe for spelt bread or rolls or whatever, please leave it in the comments or send me a link or, send me a message, whatever. I would love to try whatever recipes you have for spelt. It's a new grain for us, but I am excited. I love experimenting with new grains, and it's so fun, and it's so filling, and it's so nutritious. Hard white wheat. I have been waiting on this for a while. I have not had any hard white wheat yet, so it's exciting to try this. I personally love the flavor of hard red wheat. It's a very nutty flavor, and it's a nice texture. So it'll be interesting to try the hard white wheat and see the differences there. But I got 2 5-pound bags of it just because I don't know if I'll love it as much as I love the hard red wheat, but we will try it and we'll see. A 25-pound bag of the hard red wheat. It is upside down, but this is probably my favorite grain that I've used so far, and I just love the taste of it. It is so good, and it tastes like wheat. I've always liked that wheat taste, but this is really, really good. We've got our Azure sales flyer. I always like to sit and look through this, so that's always nice. Just something to look through for next month. Let's see what they've got. Azure ketchup. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it. It is so good. It is so delicious. And it's just tomato concentrate, sugar, distilled vinegar, salt, onion powder, and spices. It is so good, and it's good for you. So we love their ketchup. I am out of vanilla extract. Their vanilla extract is the best vanilla extract, and I'm glad to finally have it again because I love baking, and you have to have vanilla extract. I haven't ventured into making my own yet, but hopefully I'll be able to try that sometime. Got some black olives. I really like Azure's black olives because they don't have the ferrous gluconate or whatever, however you say that. The only ingredients are olives, water, and salt. The reason that is so good, have you ever had like Great Value olives or olives from Aldi's or somewhere else, and it just has that like chemical-y taste, like that aftertaste? These don't have that. They're a little pricey, but they are so worth it. I think they're like, I don't remember how expensive they are, but I only got 3 little cans, and it was I want to say like $6 or something, but I might be wrong. I don't know. But they are so good, and I like to have them on hand because I'm a weirdo who puts olives on my tacos. So I don't like olives on my pizza, but I do like olives on my tacos. Oh wait, I was wrong. I got 6 of these. I got a 6-pack. It was more than $6. I think it was 8. Maybe. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I got a 6-pack of those. I love their taco seasoning mix. It is delicious. We also got a new kitten. Her name is Nutmeg. So if you see her floating around, she's just doing her own thing. So anyway, I could make my own taco seasoning, but I really like Azure's. It's really good. It's just got salt, spices, whatever spices those are, sugar, paprika, onion, garlic, chili pepper, paprika, smoked paprika, red bell pepper, and sunflower oil. Not a huge fan of the sunflower oil, but the spices and everything in this are top notch. So, and it doesn't give me heartburn. My mother-in-law bought us some of the, I think it's like Ore-Ida or something, taco seasoning mix, and we used them just to use them up. And afterwards, it gave me heartburn. So not a huge fan of that. Got some berry wildflower honey. Really like this stuff. It's got a really unique flavor profile. It's really good. It's really sweet, and it's delicious. It's not local. I like to buy local honey, like our Amish neighbors have local honey, which is just right down the road from us. I prefer that, but I haven't been down there this year, and this was quick and easy, and it's good for you still. But I say support local honey when you can, and it's way better for you because it's helpful for your local allergies. But this stuff is good. So I needed honey, so I bought some. I love Azure's cleaning stuff. I just started getting it maybe last order or the order before, but it's so good. This is their lavender dish soap. I like the smaller bottles because the big bottles are a little bit of a pain to like lift and pour and whatever. And they kind of take up more space. So I really like the little bitty bottles because they don't take up a lot of space on my sink. So I really enjoy the lavender fragrance. That one is, I think, citrus. Yeah, that one's citrus. Citrus is good too. I like both. I got some premium coconut cream. I only purchased 1 can of this because it was a little pricey. I think it was like $2.29 or something like that. I like to put this in my rice. So coconut rice is really good if you put this in instead of water. It's really, really delicious for like orange chicken and things like that. Sweet rice with coconut cream goes really well with that. We really, really like their Maple Valley organic maple syrup. I like the dark and robust. It's been a long time since I've had this. We ordered some other maple syrup from Thrive Market, which is really good and a little bit less pricey, but this stuff is our favorite. So I wanted to put it on our list since we were going ahead and ordering Azure. I wanted to have this too. So I ordered our favorite rice. It's the organic white basmati rice. If the 50-pound bag or 25-pound bag or whatever wasn't $80-something, I probably would have ordered that because this is my favorite. This is my favorite rice. It's got like a sweeter taste, and it's really, really delicious, and it's easy to cook, and it's good. So this is our favorite. This is expensive rice, but it is really good. I bought some flax seeds. So flax seeds are really, really good for you. They have all kinds of benefits. Good for digestion, good for your gut health. And I'm sure there's way more benefits, but I wanted some fresh organic flax seeds, so I bought some from Azure. I didn't know they had them, but I think I searched them or I saw them on something, and they weren't very expensive. So I'm so excited for this. I can't wait to show you guys this. This is the Equal Exchange Organic Hot Cocoa Mix. So this is the same thing that comes in those little brown canisters, but I bought 2 pounds of it because I'm not messing around. I'm not running out this year. So I usually buy, I think I bought the 3-pack of the hot cocoa mix, just the regular. We tried the dark, don't love it. I like the regular organic hot cocoa mix. So this is 2 pounds of it. So I'm going to put this in like a mason jar and store it. And I ran out. So I had the 3 container pack, and I ran out of hot cocoa last year because I love it. And this stuff you can actually feel good about drinking because it's good for you, and there's nothing bad in it for you, like traditional hot cocoa mix. So this stuff is delicious, and you can feel good about it. And I'm excited to have it so that I don't run out. And I think that was a better buy than buying the 3-pack. I think you get more in this than you do in the 3-pack, and it was cheaper. And I stocked up on some Celtic sea salt. I like the fine ground one just because it's easier to use. The thick stuff, you get a real big bite of salt if it's not fine ground, which is fine depending on what you're cooking and what you're making. Realistically, we have both, but I refill my salt shaker with this stuff just because it's easier to use that way. Of course, I had to stock up on the Rumiano salted butter. I love this stuff. It is so good. And we needed some. I did not cook or bake much this year. We still went through butter, but we didn't go through as much butter as we would have in a normal year. So it's nice to just replenish my butter stock. I'm still using the butter first that is older, and then I'll put this in underneath it. So I'll take out the old butter, put this in the bottom, and then we'll just grab from the top. I really like these broccoli florets. They're kind of pricey. It's like a 3-pack, but they're so good. And I like to just throw them in stuff like casseroles or soup or whatever. They're just really quick and easy to just throw into something. So I like the taste of these a lot. Last but not least, it's the big gallon jars that I ordered for my new grain. So really excited about those. I'll get those cleaned up and dried off, and then I'll get my new grains in there. So that is our Azure haul. I tried to keep it a little bit lighter this time. I think it ended up being at about like $360, which is probably the least amount I've ever spent on an Azure haul. But I do feel like we got quite a bit of goodies this time to stock up and to keep our pantry running. And also, I'm saving quite a bit of money now that I have a grain mill and I'm milling my own grain. We're healthier, we're saving money. It just feels like a win-win. So if you're interested in fresh milled flour and you have any questions, send me a message, drop a comment, whatever, and I'd be happy to help you if I can. It is such a fun world to be in, the fresh milled flour world. And it is so tasty and filling and nutritious, and I'm really excited. So if you watched this far, thank you. I want to say thank you guys for subscribing and liking and commenting on my channel, on my videos, and thank you for being here still. I know I haven't posted much this year. I posted, a couple times, but I'm really excited to be back on YouTube. I'm really excited. I'd really like to show you guys some of my quilting stuff. I got my sewing machine back out. I've been back in my hobbies. I want to make some quilts. I want to make one for my daughter. I want to make one for my husband. And I'm just really interested in like heirloom pieces and heirloom home goods and recipe cards and just all that good stuff. This year really taught me that there's so much more to life, and there's the things that we think were important not important. But the things that that really are important are putting Christ first, and our family, our church, our community, and just being good stewards of what God's given us, and nurturing our children well, helping our husbands, feeding our family nourishing foods. I mean, we have had to eat so much fast food this year just because we were in survival mode. And I'm so thankful to have learned from that And I'm so thankful to prioritize the food that's going on my family's table. And my eyes have been open to just so many different things this year. I'm so excited to share them all with you. Last weekend we went and picked up, I think, 11 more chickens. So now, or no, we picked up 9 more chickens. So we have 11 chickens now. And so we've been getting eggs, and we've got these, we're so used to brown eggs. We've got these really cool green ones now. So really excited about that. And just soaking up every minute of life. And everything is such a blessing. Everything that we have is because of him. And so just living with that perspective, I just say thank you, Lord. And I want this YouTube to be a place that shows that. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I hope that even if it's not, that you can still stick around and just hang out with me. And, I'd really like to share some recipes and the way that I do things and the way I keep our home, hanging out with my daughter and all the stuff that we do, and just intentional living. That's really it. Intentional living, being the helpmate to my husband, taking great care of my daughter, nurturing her, being a good steward of our children. And I love cooking and baking. So again, if you've hung out with me this long, thanks for watching, and I really appreciate it. I'm excited to see what this channel turns into, and I'm so happy to be back. So thank you guys, and God bless. Oh, and please like, comment, and subscribe. One last thing I forgot to mention. If you've never ordered from Azure Standard before, I need to tell you what it is. So it's a bulk buying grocery co-op. Like a truck comes to my local drop, and everybody that's ordered meets at the drop time. And then we all help unload the truck, and then everybody takes all their goodies and goes home. It's really a smooth process. There's a drop coordinator. They have it all figured out. And by doing that, by buying in bulk, you save more money and you feed your family healthier food. And so it's really a blessing to have a drop so close to me. It's about 30 minutes away. Anyway, if you're new to Azure Standard, I actually have a discount code, and I'm going to put it in the description. I think it's 15% off or $15 off or something. I don't know. It'll be in the description. If you purchase from that link, it helps me and my family, and we would so greatly appreciate that. And thank you so much. So it will help you, and it will help us if you do want to use that link. Thank you all so much, and I hope you have a great day.